I want to be able to look at it and be like, God will be pleased with the work I'm doing, and realize it's not my work and it's His. If somebody was like, hey, did you want to walk? I mean, I care less if I did or didn't.
Because you ain't never walked before.
I don't know what that's like. So, the shirt don't stop nothing.
Right.
It's just a small little hiccup. And at the end of the day, it's lays around everything. It's not fun being somebody that somebody's scared of. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever thought about being a mother?
I don't know if I can answer that. Because I'm genuinely so proud of myself.
I don't want to be an influencer.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Because, nobody never really just asked me that. I don't know if it's like...
But at some point, you can't just keep blaming social media when you are also...
part of it.
Part of it.
The Narkel that I met is definitely not the Narkel that I know now.
So many people feel like, oh, she must hate her life.
I know.
And it's like...
Maybe I'm living lavish over here. I'm all right.
You rolling in the deep, baby. Hi. Believe it or not, I just filmed the entire 20-minute intro and the mic wasn't even on. So this is a testament to get some help when you need help. But also it's like, where the hell is my help going to come from right now, at least? Anyways, I say all that to say this. Welcome. Welcome back to my podcast. This episode is featuring Shaudell Brooks. Shaudell Brooks is an author. She is an impactor. She is an amazing, amazing daughter. She's an amazing friend. But most importantly, she is, someone I hold close to my heart. And I know she's watching this. So I just want to say thank you right now, Shaudell, for even doing this podcast with me. Shaudell is one of the people in my life who has truly influenced me to just live in my truth and be myself. And I did just film the whole thing, so I don't know what I said. It was just coming off so raw and so natural and so uncut. But now I just have to just get it over with because I want this episode up. So thank you for clicking on this video to watch. I hope you get out of this podcast Shaudell in a different light. If you don't know her, she's such a great person to know and to be around. She embodies what it's like to live a life of adversity, but using that and not using it as a crutch, like using it as ambition to do more in life. And I truly want every young person and every person I know to use the hard things that you go through in life and make the best out of them. And I think you'll see that as you're watching this episode, that she doesn't shy away from the fact that she's in a wheelchair. She owns it. And now what, So I love that about her. And all of the talks we've had over the years have helped me become Markel. And I think I'm just very excited for you guys to watch the episode. So I won't hold you anymore. I hope you like the podcast, comment on the podcast, share the podcast, and go buy her books because she's an author too, But yeah, so let's get into the episode. All right. I start every episode, or I'm wanting to start every episode, with asking this one question to everyone. Okay. So why did you say yes to this podcast?
I don't know if I just necessarily had a choice.
Oh. I forced you to
But outside of that, I feel like because I feel like I ask you so much and you always say yes to me, I'm obligated to say yes to you. And it's already like, you can only ask me so much that I can literally do. So why not say yes to something that I know for a fact that I can do, rather than be like, nah.
But it's also going to be fun. We're fun over here.
We're fun, but you just never know.
You never know with me.
You never know.
But you said yes, and I'm thankful that you said yes.
Of course.
Because, who else would I want to have on besides the
Great
Shaudell
question.
Brooks?
I appreciate you, dude.
Ah.
I appreciate you.
All right, so the next question, for anyone who doesn't know you yet, who is Shaudell Brooks?
I find myself struggling to kind of answer that a little bit. I feel like we're changing and evolving every day as people.
Yeah.
So to say who I think I am, I don't think that would do myself justice because at the end of the day, we're changing daily.
But who? So
And
who
who
are
I
you
am
today?
in now, in this moment, I don't know. Isn't that sad?
I wouldn't say it's
Not
sad.
sad, but it's like, I feel like I'm in this stage in my life where I'm trying to figure out who I am. And I'm not going to say that I lost who I was, but I definitely have changed. Over the summer, I lost my best friend. Like somebody that that helped me figure out who I was as a woman. We grew together and we went to college together. And I experienced so much life with her. And I would never take for granted our friendship or anything like that. But she helped me experience so much as a person that if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be who I am. A leader, someone that's confident, someone that could motivate others to do what they truly want to do and be passionate about what they're doing. If it wasn't for her, but once she passed, it was like, I don't have that anymore. I don't have that extra push or that person that I can confide in. And over the last few months, I'm still trying to figure out who I am because I'm not who I was before. July 15th. I'm still trying to figure it. I think this was the first time I've said that without actually tearing up. Because if you would have asked me that maybe a month ago, well, then a bucket of tears.
Yeah.
And I miss her every day. I think of her all the time. But at the end of the day, life goes on, and I can't lay down there with her, and I cannot. She can't come back. So I got to keep it pushing and just carry it with me in the best way that I know how. And as of right now, I'm figuring it out. That's all we can do. I wish I could give you a better answer. Be like, I
think that
confident person.
Yeah.
I am confident, but to say, I'm this and I'm that, I don't think I have that answer just yet right now.
And I think that's true for a lot of people these days. Not even if they lost someone in their life. It's just the way the world is and the way different situations are happening in different people's lives. Everybody's going through something every day. So it's a lot of people don't know really know who they are, and that's why I feel it's a lot of confusion when it comes to trying to be friends with people.
Right, and I think I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm not. I'm still such a confident person. I still love what I do in the community. I still love who I am as a woman. I love everything about myself, but I'm not necessarily as for certain. I could just say hands down, this is who I am. Because that changed once she left. It made me look at things a whole lot differently. And it seems prior to her passing, we had those, I'm 32 now, so prior to that, I had those 32 years to figure out who I was.
Yeah.
And once you lose somebody so prominent in your life, it's almost like you're starting all over. Not necessarily your teenage years, but now I'm in my prime, my adult years. So now I'm all right, it's time to figure it out. What you're doing, who's worthy of being in your life. What do you want to do with your life? It's a struggle, but it's a struggle that I like being a part of right now.
Yeah, you want to figure it out. You learn so much on the way.
I have to. I have no choice at all.
Okay. Well, my next question. Let me set the question up. So, I feel like you said, you're still trying to figure out yourself, and I feel I'm in that same boat in a way. And I'm starting this podcast or doing this podcast because I feel this is something that could be helpful for kids in our community, one, but two, just all around the world. Just a young Black man doing something that he's always thought about doing.
Right.
And he had it on his vision board at the beginning of the year, so he's finishing out the year doing it. And a part of the podcast is a business behind it that's pushing it.
For sure.
that I'm not sharing yet, but obviously it's like that's important to me. So obviously
sure.
I want to
Push it.
push it through.
Right.
And you are a business owner, but a nonprofit owner.
Correct.
Could I say the same thing? Like a business is a nonprofit, right?
Yeah,
In a way.
No, not even in a way. 100%.
What inspired you to build your own nonprofit, the Dreams Foundation Incorporated?
Great question.
Hey.
I haven't said this in a while. Like, this is usually a question I get all the time. I used to hate repeating it all the time. Initially, it started as a college-based organization. I went to the University of South Alabama, and at the time, we were playing. Our football team was playing at Black People Stadium, and Go Jags. Went to South Alabama, and was playing against Mississippi State. And I invited some of my friends from junior college down, and they stayed with me. And we had all these plans to go to the game. And at the time, I didn't realize the stadium was not wheelchair accessible until I got tickets to the game. I mean, it was like they had a whole handicap section, but I felt like because I paid the same amount of tuition as my counterparts, that I should be able to sit with them. I shouldn't have to be separated.
Right.
So I was able to talk to somebody, and they was like, okay, we can put you on this platform in front of the student section, and it was just going to be this, like, grand thing, and it was going to be all right. So we get there, and it's like 5 of us sitting on the platform, and an officer comes up to us and saying that we got to leave. And I'm like, wow, I was told to sit here. And it was like, well, you don't got the passes. I was like, well, I wasn't told to get any passes. I was told I could sit here. And they just didn't care. And all in all, I had to go.
Yeah.
And that was my first college football game. I don't think I've been to a college football game since.
Because it ruined your whole.
And even that, it ruined my whole perspective. I just didn't want to go through the hassle of it. Like, if I got to go through this every time I go to a game,
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. It hurt my feelings a little bit. So I was like, where do I go from here? Like, do I just,
while at the game, you were like, where do
nah,
I go? Oh,
I was cool with leaving. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what do I like? Is this going to get ready to deny trajectory of my whole college experience? Like,
just dealing with.
This is my first year at South. Like, this wasn't even me being there for a while. Like, this is like September 14th, I think it was. I'm never going to forget that day for whatever reason. And after talking to a couple people and all that, we decided to start a student-based organization. And we did things throughout the school, and then I ended up coming back home, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to keep it going. So why not start a nonprofit? And here we are, and we got dreams, and I'm not going to say I'm where I want to be, but I'm not where I started either.
Yeah.
So I'm loving what I'm doing, and it's doing the best that it can as of right now.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. I want to get to a point in my career, in my life, where I can help you even more, push that.
With time.
With time, for sure. But I feel like it's important for kids, because you're grown now, but like younger kids that don't know yet that they're going to face some type of
adversity, 100%. And I feel like, I hate to say it, but everybody's going to face it eventually. It may not be in ways that we think, or everybody's ways may not be the same, but it's all about perspective. And, you know, I feel like you went through your fair share of like adversity and trying to figure out life as it comes, and it's about what you want to do with that adversity. So I chose a nonprofit route, whereas some may be like, I don't want to do this no more, or I want to, do this for a living. Like things comes in its own shapes and forms. It just depends on how you want to look at it and what you want to do with it.
I love that. What would you tell someone my age or younger who wants to start their own nonprofit? Because, I mean, I can only imagine it's not easy. Like,
it's not, but, I mean, do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you don't, but just do it. Just make sure you got the good intent behind it. Don't do it just because somebody else doing it, or because it's, you look at somebody like myself and be like, oh, she's doing it, I can too. It's not easy. Like, I feel like in the learning stages, and I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. Like, I'm never going to have it fully figured out. Like, nonprofit is like, you're not consistently making money.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're asking for money all the time. And it kind of gets frustrating because not everybody's going to see your vision. And that's like even with a business. Not everybody's going to believe in your business. It's like up to you to see what you're going to do. And then like, even in my situation, I am a one-woman show for the most part. I seek help from other companies to do the physical labor, but the paperwork, the financial, the writing letters, going out to different places, I do that myself. And it's not easy, but somebody has to do it. But it also comes with trust. Because at the point, I could get some business partners. I don't trust everybody, though.
Right.
And then when you trust people, that means, like, you gotta, it's almost like a relationship. Yeah. Like, hey, we together, we done made a baby, so hey, we gotta figure this out together. Like, what you doing? What are we doing? And I'm not ready for that. Let alone I'm not ready for a child either. So but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an easy thing. It takes a lot of like sitting back and thinking like, this is what I really want.
So do you think, when do you think you would be ready for that? Because in order
for what?
to like grow, like, I mean, like to get a business partner, you say, or like get more people on your team, because obviously they have to have the same vision.
I don't know. I find myself in a space where I, are doing different things to try to ease my way into it. Like, I've done other things outside of the whole nonprofit. Like, I started my own baseball program, for example. Yeah. Of course.
I love that.
I'm a girl, so I don't play baseball.
Right.
So I had to reach out to other people that does, and I have a classmate who is very supportive and, knows a lot about the game. So I reached out to him, and he has been a great partner since we started this, and that took a lot of trust. And like I've always told him, hey, once we start this, we locked in for a lifetime. Like, you cannot mess this up because essentially my name is on this. Right. So it's a growing process. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm going to get one tomorrow. No. Yeah. We start with little stuff. So little projects here and there. I will add somebody, but I always have the ability to be like, no,
I can do this myself.
I can do this myself.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Okay. So, if we were to sit here in 5 years, what would you want the Dreams Foundation to look like? Like, what's your golden scenario?
Kind of makes me tear up a little bit.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I don't know. I think at that point, that in 15 years, I would have been like 35, and I would have had like, no.
Well, I'm getting you tissue.
Okay.
Let's pause.
I'm done crying. I'm good. I'm good.
Don't work.
Just get me right. I knew that was going to happen. You told me you had no questions to tear me up.
Well, maybe that's just the start.
I know, right? All right. Okay. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
In 5 years, if I had to look at a foundation, I hope that I have seen, and I'm not saying that I haven't, like, done a significant change.
Yeah, because you have.
But I would hope that I have enough to be able to sit back and look at the fruits of my labor and be like, job well done. Yeah. I want to be able to look at it and be like, God will be pleased with the work I'm doing and realize it's not my work and it's His. And I think it makes me a little emotional because at the end of the day, like, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for those around me, So, God is working.
God is working.
God is working, and it's not like these are happy tears because at the end of the day, like, I started this when I was in college, so I can't say I did this with the intent of being like, okay, God driven. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like deeply rooted in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want that to show. So I'm training the next 5 years. People can say, okay, God has got his hands written all and wrapped all around that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Helping more kids like every day.
In all aspects. And not just kids with disabilities, because originally that's what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people don't realize, like, DREAM stands for Disability Rights, Equalizing Access, and Motivating Success. So, essentially, that's for kids like myself. And now I have expanded way more towards that. Like, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Don't ever apologize for crying.
It's extended more towards, like, youth in general. So, if I can help out our children, because at the end of the day, that's who's taking care of me. So,
Right.
I need them to be all right. So
that's the next generation.
If I can help them, then we're all good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. How was that?
Thank you.
And those kids will be helping them kids after that.
Them, we're just paying it forward.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so my next question.
Okay.
In one of your TikToks, you said...
You did your research. I wasn't prepared.
I did. In one of your TikToks, you said, being disabled has made me the woman I am today.
Okay.
We gotta do what we can, you know? I love being in a wheelchair. If somebody was to ask me right now if I could walk or was able to get an opportunity to walk, would I take it? Probably no. Like, being disabled has really made me into the woman that I am today.
And if you had the chance to walk again, you'd probably say no. Can you talk about that? What has your journey been like being disabled your entire life?
It's been good. I know no difference.
Yeah.
And they say if you don't know, then how can you miss something that you ain't never had?
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't, it's just that. Like, if somebody was like, hey, do you want to walk? I mean, I care less if I did or didn't.
Because you ain't never walked before.
I don't know what that's like. Mm-hmm. So,
It is
what it is. Maybe life would be a little bit easier for sure. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, my life has not been bad. Like, I still do what I choose to do. Like, I have a job, I have a career. I have those friendships that help me do things that I want to do, like travel and, experience new things. So I don't have, a desire to walk or feel like I'm missing out on something. Mm-hmm. Like, it seems like y'all get tired. I don't have those issues. So.
And your shoes never get dirty?
No, my shoes never get dirty. So I'm good.
I think it's so important that, we stay on this topic for a little bit because it's like so many people, yes, they have empathy for your situation, but so many people feel like, oh, she must hate her life.
I know.
And it's like,
I'm living lavish over here. I'm all right.
You rolling in the deep, baby.
I don't gotta worry about nothing. Like, I just went, I don't know when this is coming out, but Thanksgiving was not too long ago, and me and my sister-in-law went Black Friday shopping. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's not a lot of parking. So we had to park way in the back, and she was like, "Do you mind walking to the front, like all the way down here?" I was like, "Baby, the question is, do you mind walking all the way there?" I was good. Like, this chair gonna roll regardless.
Your battery charged.
We are fully charged and ready to go. So I don't know. Like, I don't. Yeah. I'm okay. Like, God has a reason for everything. And it may not have been until I got older that I realized that. Like, maybe when I my earlier years of college, I was like, dang, I wish I was like everybody else and couldn't move how my friends move. But once I met the young lady that has, she's looked straight past that. Like, her apartment was on the second floor. Do you think that stopped anything? That girl, we left the chair in my dorm, and she picked me up, put me in her backseat, and carried me up those flights of stairs. The chair don't stop nothing.
Right.
It's just a small little hiccup. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, it's ways around everything. Don't think it's just a complete stop. It's just a pause, pivot.
Pause and pivot.
That's all you gotta do. And if you think about it, that's a great way to look at life. Like,
pause,
pivot.
Figure it out.
I love that.
Okay, next question. What would you say has been your biggest challenge being in a wheelchair, I guess?
That's a great question. Um, feeling like I want to do more, and I can only do so much. I like what I call the Superman complex. Want to save the world.
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
I want to save the world that I can't. I can only do so
You
much,
can only do so much.
and I can barely save myself. So I think that has been my biggest challenge is realizing that my health is only so much that I can give. I think my health is only physical, not physical. It's only emotional, and sometimes I think emotional is kind of superficial or surface level, but it's not. Cause sometimes that's all a person needs. Like they can do the manpower, but sometimes to connect with somebody mentally is better than any type of physical help, whether that's driving somewhere or going to get something. Sometimes somebody needs some words to uplift them.
Yeah.
And at this point in my life, that's all I got for you is a hope and a prayer. So hopefully that'll work. And sometimes, for the most part, it has helped.
Yeah.
It has helped. It hasn't been a bad thing yet.
I love that. I feel like we joke about you being in a wheelchair all the time just because, like, me and you we understand each other on a different level.
For sure.
So, like, that allows me, even you to make the joke for one, but, like, me to, like, bounce back off the jokes that you made.
Yeah, but you know, that comes with time, though. Like, I joke about me being disabled all the time. Like, you know, like, I don't too much care.
As I insert clips of your TikToks.
I
Let me see that ass back and let me. Let me see that ass back and let me.
I joke about that all the time, but it takes time for people to be like, dang, this kind of messed up. Why would I laugh with her about that? Like, it's not funny. Baby, if I don't laugh at it, who will?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta find the joy
Like,
in
you're taking
something.
your power back in a way.
Yeah, I got to, because if that's the case, I would be sad. I would be, like, so heartbroken. No, I mean, hell, what we said is funny. My shoes don't get dirty. You're right, they don't.
They don't.
Like, I don't have to worry about little things and be grateful for what I do got. Like, I'm not, it is what it is. Y'all take life too serious around these parts.
Yeah. All right. Next question. You work with a lot of high schoolers.
Child.
What do you think is the biggest battle this generation is going to face in the next 10 years?
Child.
Because I feel like...
Forget the next 10 years. Let's talk about this year.
Well, we're filming this in December. Well, November, December.
Yeah. If these kids can get past social media, we'll be all right. I feel like these kids are, I'm not going to say, not all of them are like social media driven. A good majority is. And they want to keep up with what's going on around them. Whereas these kids don't know who they are for themselves. They rely on the internet to help them feel like they know who they are, when in all actuality they have no clue. Another thing is they're living in a generation where my generation are the parents. And we're not, I mean, I don't have no kids, so I can't say. But some people that I do know are not raising their children like how we grew up, like how we grown up. Some they think, okay, we grew up in a time where we got fussed at a lot. Like, it was hard. Like, our parents did not play no games. And now we got gentle parenting. And we want to be our children's friends. And we want to do all these things to make sure our kids can feel like they can open up to us. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want the kids to feel comfortable talking to their parents.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's boundaries. And I feel like our kids don't know what boundaries are. Majority, they don't. But we also have a set of children that are dabbling things that most don't know about. Like, I deal with kids on all different levels. And right now, I can say 75% of the kids I deal with are male and male athletes at that. And the mental that they're going through is not the best. Like, they're trying to figure out where they stand in this world and where they fit in and how they can take care of this and that, and they want to be the man of the house. When in all actuality, the only job that you should have at this point in your life is being a kid.
Yeah.
And nobody don't. All of them don't have that ability, and I hate that.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a challenge. And all I can do is tell my kids as they get older, be the parent that you wish you had. Because that's the best thing that you can do for the children coming up. Because you're going to be in my shoes. They're like, golly, these are the kids that's getting ready to take care of us.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm scared. Terrified. Like, terrified.
Yeah.
Because we live in a time where we got ChatGPT. We got AI. Those are what's teaching our kids. We have teachers, but we also got the internet. It's a constant battle.
Yeah.
We're battling
So many beasts. At one time.
electrical at one time, and it's so hard. But I mean, what do we do besides pour into them as much as we can, and then we just go from there where the chips gonna fall where they lay.
Yeah.
And at this point, that's all we can do.
That's all we can. Going back to like the social media part, because like me and you have talked about how I have, I guess, kind of curated a or vibe on social media. How like it can seem like life is so great. Like the photos are edited, like the trips are fun. Like you see that like on social media, and that's what I'm posting. But that's only like a highlight of like what I'm going
That's
through.
30
you know,
seconds of your life.
30 seconds, sometimes 20.
But okay, answer your question. I'm sorry. Ask your question.
No, it's okay. I was just trying to circle back to that fact that is so true of like how that's what I'm kind of trying to push through some of these conversations too. Is like I've lived a life of like trying to put on this front or this persona that, oh, life is so great. I am so X, Y, and Z.
Correct.
But I also
Deal with your own trauma.
deal with so much that I don't share on social media because like, one, who cares? Two, like, people would think I'm just using it for pity or likes or things like that.
Sure.
But that's also me thinking about what people say.
For sure.
So it's also like, I don't know, sometimes it'd be like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I feel like that's an important topic that you touched on. Like, social media is...
But that also goes back to, you know, we've known each other for quite some time. And
I love you.
I love you. One thing I've always told you that I've always wanted. My eyes gonna start watering.
You guys have cried.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm not. But
Okay, good.
I've always told you to live in your truth. And I think that the start of what you living in your truth is what you post on socials. And at that moment, if you live in a life of luxury, that's your truth in that moment. And not everybody is worthy of seeing your truth. So if that's not what you choose to show, that's not what you choose to show.
Right.
That's what I feel like our kids, like, the same thing with them. Like you said, who gives a damn what you got going on?
Right.
It's up to you to figure that out. Now, you know, like, I don't have a heaven and hell to put you in. Do they put food in your mouth? Are they
Paying my bills.
paying your bills?
No.
Are they you?
Yeah.
None of that. So what does that matter? What is that gonna do for you? Can you answer that?
No one can.
No one can. So therefore, social media is not. It's nothing. It's just that, it's social. Why do we care so much? I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm like finally breaking that feel for like, yes, I want to like impact through a social media platform or some way, somehow. Because that's how you like get a message out there more.
Right.
It's like double-ended sword in a way.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I love that.
Okay. I know I'm interrupting the podcast. Great conversations that we're having, yes. But I think we're this close to getting our first sponsorship for season 1 of Sit Downs with Markel Williams. And I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm also pausing this to just reach out to even more companies and more businesses and more people who want to, you know, have a segment or have a 30-second, a minute, you know, ad between each episode. Right now, the views aren't doing any numbers like Jay Shetty or, you know, the Super Bowl. But, I mean, I'm a young person trying to impact the next generation. So, hey, it happens. I'm a young person trying to impact the next generation. So if you also would love to feed into the community that I come from, which is Pascagoula, Gaucher, Moss Point area, shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, and let's figure out how we can, work together and help these kids be able to see the world one country at a time. So back to the episode. And this part, you don't want to miss.
You are an author now.
I am.
You are an author.
I am.
Tell me about writing your first book. Because, I feel like that's so huge. Like, an author?
I used to think so.
You
Until
don't
I
think
didn't
it's
really
so?
sell that many books.
Oh. Okay.
I just kidding. I sold a good bit. But it's not as easy as people think. And I tried it myself. Absolutely. I got 4 books. Like, that is a great achievement.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it. I don't think I was just bored one day. And
You were
I
just
was,
bored and wrote a book.
Yeah, like, I know, as odd as it sounds, I genuinely was just bored. And I was like, I want to see how creative can I be. And Daily just came in my head, and I was like, oh, what would Daily do? Like, what was the situation that I went through? And I was like, why not write a series of books that deal with certain situations that I dealt with growing up?
Yeah.
And primarily, it's about inclusion, like access and being included in certain things to do, like whether it was playing games or going into certain buildings or wanting to go outside and play with certain people. Like, it wasn't always peaches and cream. And if I can, like, we talk about, like, helping our younger generation, why not start when they're young? Because kids are like sponges, so if we could get these books to them and, like, let them read them themselves and, like, oh, I will play with this person. Because 9 times out of 10, kids are scared of the wheelchair. Like, I don't want that. Like,
Right.
It's not fun being somebody that somebody's scared of. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, at this point, I hate, what's that? Like, can I play in it?
Like, this is what kids are asking you?
Yeah, like, or they just want to touch, and it's like, why is this just like this taboo thing? Like, why is this not a norm? Why does it have to be such an extraordinary thing?
Yeah.
I'm regular. I'm not no different than the next. Like, at this point, I'm used to the stares. Do I like them? No. It is, but it is what it is. So if the book could help,
Yeah.
it's a start.
So Bailey's the daughter, right?
Bailey is a young girl that, she's just figuring out childhood and life as she goes being disabled. Which, it's only 2 books about her. Daily and Dean Bailey, which is The Gift That Keeps Giving, which is our Christmas book. You can get all our books on Amazon.
Hello.
You have If I Can, You Can Too, which is a story about a young boy that is in a wheelchair, that is just sitting on the sideline watching his friends play football. And his friends decided to include him in the game. He scores a winning touchdown. Or our latest one, which is Sweet Nova. Nova, that's probably my favorite book. Nova is a little girl that is learning about her faith and realizing she's special and special in God's eyes. And that's the only eyes that matter. And I feel like if I had that book
When
when I was a little girl, oh, it would have made the world of difference.
Yeah.
The world of difference. And that's all I got right now. Yeah, it's 4.
So how many more do you plan to make?
I haven't really just talked about it a lot, but I really want to do a self-help book.
Okay.
Not necessarily a memoir, but I feel like I give a lot of good advice.
You do.
And
And that's why sometimes I don't like calling you, because you're going to tell me what I need to hear, and I don't want to hear it in that current moment. But that's good.
Like a title.
Are you thinking of a title?
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
What?
What I need to hear, but I don't want to hear, or something. Something. You struck a nerve.
I would like a percentage.
We'll do that. But I would love to do some type of book like that.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be until like the middle summer-ish. It's still I really came up with the idea maybe about a few weeks ago. So I'm still trying to figure out, do I want to do another children's book or a self-help book?
Okay.
But we'll see. It comes with time.
Have you ever thought about being a mother?
Ooh.
Well, it just ties in because Bailey's a daughter. That's why I asked the Bailey's a daughter
It's
question.
so
She
crazy
is.
you asked that. That has been a topic that has been, I'm not going to say on my mind a lot lately, but it has crossed my mind more often these days than not. If you would have asked me this 5 years, I would have said, heck no. I would not want a kid, just because I wouldn't want to bring a kid into a world that like it is right now.
Yeah.
But also just seeing how my friends are going through certain things with their children, and I don't know at that time would I be ready for it, but if the situation was right, and I know it's possible that I could have kids, but if I had a person that would do like just this amazing guy, and it was a great partnership, and it was somebody that I cared a lot about, and okay, this is a conversation. He wanted kids and I did too. I wouldn't mind whether it was conceived naturally or adoption. Like, I would definitely, do the whole kid thing.
Because
like,
motherhood is important to you.
More so than what I thought. The older I get, the more I'm like, I kind of want one.
Yeah.
One.
Just one?
Just one. I don't know about two.
You don't want a whole basketball team.
I don't.
I don't know.
That was a great question.
No, I think...
That was so good. That was great. Because,
Thank you.
nobody never really just asked me that. I don't know if it's like...
Like, you think it's like they think it's too personal? Not...
I think
It's
it's
one, too
personal,
personal, but...
like,
They're scared?
can she?
Yeah.
Or is that something that she wants? And I think motherhood is like a beautiful thing, and Markel, I hate you so much.
But I asked the question
Your
because...
eyes are watery. You're making me mad.
I asked the question because I think you pour so much into the younger generation.
Right.
And you help so many kids who don't have those figures in their life.
Right.
And it's like, have you ever thought about having your own one day where you can truly like pour your all into? Because I feel like once I do have a kid, I mean, yeah, I'm 22. I shouldn't be thinking about that right now.
Right.
But I feel like once I do have a kid, I mean, that's the only reason why I'm living now, you know?
Right.
So it's like...
I don't know. I think when you have a disability, it comes with like... it comes with a lot of questions and concerns and capabilities, and do I think I could handle it, and the type of man that I would want in my life. And is he ready for that? Because you're not necessarily just taking care of a child, like you're also being a person too.
Yeah.
And I don't want to come into a situation where I have the potential of being a single parent. I don't want that for my child because I had that myself. So it's just thoughts and dreams right now until that person comes along and we have those type of conversations, and all I can do is hope and dream. That's all life is.
Yeah.
That's
He
all it
is. He's coming.
Hey, if God send me my guy, that's on him. If it's not meant to be, it's just not going to be.
Yeah. But I see you
And that's fine.
I see you being a great mom. Your mom was a
thanks.
great mom. To you.
Thanks.
She's so sweet.
Markel, we're going to...
We ain't gonna start crying. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay. Well, I don't know how much we're moving on because this next question is, if younger you could see you now.
Oh,
We're wrapping up.
okay.
If younger you can see you now,
Okay.
what do you think she would say to you?
If younger me can see me now.
If she was sitting right next to me right now. No, we're not doing this. You told me.
I don't know if I can answer that. Because I'm genuinely so proud of myself.
As you should be.
I'm so proud of myself. And it ain't even that I see my younger self like saying anything. But it's just the look I feel like I would look at myself. Like, I guess in awe, maybe, in admiration,
Yeah.
like, dang, is this the person that I'm gonna grow up to be? Let me see that.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Yeah. Like, is this the person that you're gonna grow up to be?
Yeah.
I just hope I'm making her proud, and I think that I am.
You are.
I am.
I believe
And still so much more. The
Yeah.
job's never done. I'm just trying. That was a great question. Once again. Next.
I love you, and I do want you to know that you are
I appreciate
a true
that.
inspiration.
I'll try.
You know you are. I've talked about this years ago, and you know
Yeah.
that. So it's like, she would be very happy and very proud.
I am not a crybaby. I am not this.
Okay.
You had made me cry this whole
I know, which I didn't expect. But I was like, I wanted to ask meaningful questions just because, like, who is Shaudell Brooks? Like, I want these sit-down conversations that I do to truly be, like, a look into, like, another lens of, like, that person's life. And,
Right.
like, share some wise advice because
Right.
you are older than me. Just a few years.
a
By
couple
just a few years.
Just a couple.
But you are doing it.
I appreciate that so much.
And I need to give you your flowers now. That's okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Are you done crying?
Yeah.
I hope.
I want to be.
The last two questions are here. We have the last two questions here.
Okay, come on. Let's do it.
What is the hardest thing you've had to realize about the world we live in?
The hardest thing I think. Say it again.
What is the hardest thing you've had to realize about the world we live in?
That I cannot please everybody. And that
Well, like this.
Not everybody is going to think the same way that I do.
Right.
Not everybody's going to have the same heart that I got. And protecting my peace is the only thing I got to worry about. I don't got to worry about nothing. If I don't want it in my orbit, it does not got to be there. So, the one thing my mom recently told me, manage your own little fire. So many fires going on in the world, don't think control is your own. Don't worry about nothing else. So that's the one thing I had to learn, it was that, and I had to learn it, and learn it fast. Yeah. And if anything you do in life, to control yours. Because if you try to control anybody else's, you'll drive yourself insane.
Yeah.
Completely insane. Can't save everybody.
No. I love that. That's so true. Because, like, you can't please everybody. If you do try to please everybody, you're hurting yourself some way, somehow, at some point.
Correct.
So, focus on God.
Heck yeah.
Try to be
absolutely.
Try to be so sweet to everybody.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Can't do what?
Be sweet to everybody. Everybody can't have it. No. And the only reason why I say that is because not everybody's gonna like
receive it.
Receive it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna take it. It's never gonna be taken the same way every time. And that's part of your peace. I have a picture above my bed that says our peace is non-negotiable. I'm not gonna sacrifice that for nobody. That's mine.
Yeah.
The world didn't give it to me. The world can't take it away.
Amen.
I know you know the song. That's mine.
Right.
So that's one thing that I learned. It was that.
I love that. All right. Last question.
Okay, make it good.
Make it great.
Okay.
If you could leave one message of encouragement for anyone listening, what would it be?
Living your truth. Living your truth. I'll always stand on that. Living your truth. If we can't do anything else, that's all we can do is be ourselves. Don't try to hide. Don't try to fake it. Don't try to do anything but yourself. Living your truth and definitely keep God first. If we can keep a prayer on the table of our heart at all times, we'll be all right. You don't gotta do nothing but yourself. And here, whoever don't like it, forget them. They don't matter. They do not matter at all. And that'd be it.
Okay. Well, now that all my questions are done, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like,
Actually-
no, let's just wrap it up.
No. Who are you?
Who am I? Who am Markel? Who is Markel?
Who are you? And what is the mark that you want to leave on the world?
Okay. That's cute. That's cute. I'm going to answer the first one because what you taught me was don't say what I don't know. Say what I
you
do know. And I do know right now, Markel is someone who is trying to discover his purpose.
Okay.
He's opening his heart again to maybe find love, but the first love he really wants to find is himself.
Okay.
I know Markel is creative as heck.
Very.
I know Markel is one of the sweetest people he knows because, like, he knows what it has felt like not being treated the nicest, you know. I know Markel is happy with some of the decisions he's making to push his life to the next level. And that's just him being more consistent with certain things. And I know Markel is not perfect. And that's what I think he knows that he battles with the most because, like, he tries to do everything perfect. So I know he's not perfect and he will never be perfect, but he can try every day to push that needle closer to a better life for himself.
Great.
So that's who Markel is.
Okay.
The mark that I want to leave, I don't know. I teetered the line of, like, always trying to be. I teetered the line of I don't want to be an influencer.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I want to be an impactor.
Great word, my guy.
Right?
Great word.
But
I love that word because people often think influencing. When I think influencer, I think you're trying to sell something. Mm-hmm. You're not trying to sell anything.
No.
You just want to live in your truth and just, like,
And
be that and pray that somebody could be not necessarily influenced by that, but, like, takes it to the front and be like, dang, I could do that too. Mm-hmm. So you want to I get that. An impactor. I feel that.
Yeah.
Great one.
So
Yeah.
that is the one mark. Oh, I guess, is that a mark? Yeah.
I would say so.
I want to help not even just kids that look like me, just like any person in this world that's, like, confused on, like, what's going on in, like, with them or with life.
Right.
Because it's like everybody goes through stuff.
For sure.
And it's like no one's talking about the things that college students are going through right now.
Absolutely not. Correct.
Like, that's not even like a conversation that's being held. And yeah, I'm not sitting down with college students to talk about it, but it's like I am a college student right now. I'm trying to curate a energy and a vibe where younger professionals and young kids do eventually be like, we need to start having the conversations that life is getting real. What do I do? Like, what are some steps that people have already took? Mm-hmm. I can take some pieces from them and, like, implement in my life and make my life propel to another level.
I love that.
So just with maturity,
Growth.
I'm learning all these things, and I really just want to figure it out. But, like, with, I guess, this generation or this, like, current climate of the world, it's like everyone thinks everything's microwavable success and, like, overnight stuff.
Right.
Because, like, that's what we see on social media.
Right.
But at some point, you can't just keep blaming social media when you are also
Part of it.
part of it.
I agree.
So
It comes with change and learning and trying to figure out as we go, because it's all we doing ourselves. Like I said in the beginning of this, when you ask me who am I, we're changing every day. And it comes with learning, and I'm definitely not the same person I was when we started this interview. like everything changes with time. And like you and me, like you asked certain questions that I never really just talked about out loud. Like, I'm gonna be a hot mess after this. Like, once you come, you done got me for the day. I appreciate you though.
Thank you.
This was great. I'm so damn proud.
Thank you.
Continue to live in your truth and realizing you are just enough. And you are doing just enough. And the Narkel that I met is definitely not the Narkel that I know now.
Girl, we would not be both caught on camera crying. But
I'm so proud. So proud.
thank you.
You're going to be an amazing, oh, you're talking about the next 5 years. Lady, let's catch this at a year from now. Because Markel Dad is going to be a year from now. Oh my God, he's going to be amazing. So amazing. We're going to be great.
Thank you.
I cut this damn camera off.
All right. Thank you guys, I guess, for watching. If you stay to the end, make sure you guys follow Shaudell everywhere. I'll include it on the screen or below. But like you said, living your truth. Stay positive. Pray. Trust God. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have in ourselves. We have God in ourselves.
Amen. Amen.
Girl, you cried the whole episode.
Oh my. Thank you for watching this episode. I know it was tears. I know it was great conversation. I know it was, the ups and downs of both of our journeys. But I truly hope if you take one thing from this podcast, I want you to take away that it's okay to just breathe and be yourself and live a life of not using the bad things that happen to you as a crutch. Because there's hundreds of thousands of people around the world that would die or kill to be in your position. And I know it's easier for me to say that because I've been so blessed with, materialistic things or the opportunity to travel abroad and things like that. But if you're able to breathe, if you're able to drink fresh water every day, and if you have a roof over your head and you have a place to call home, and if you have one friend or two friends or a parent, life is great. And I'm telling that to myself too. It's like, I'm not just like trying to like push that like, oh, believe it. But I truly believe if you have those things, you're better off than a couple million people. So, be thankful and just move with grace and extend grace to everyone. So thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Ay. I hope we were recording this time.